Hello, hello, my lovely Virgos. Welcome to Vivid Vibration. My name is Christina. I hope that y'all are doing well. Virgs. We have Thanatos and the Shaman, the Castle, the River, the Seed, and the Maiden. I mean, the castle is the idea of destination stagnation. That's where you really wanted to be. And you've been there for a minute, I feel like, right, Virgs? And you're like, I don't know if that's really where I want to be. And I stayed here because I had convinced myself that that's what I had really wanted. But that's not what you really want, you know, and you know all the reasons why it's not what you want, and you have to let it go. And Virgos, I don't know what this is that you're holding on to, but whatever it is, I just feel like a lot of people are waking up. Well, yeah, because it's what? Neptune and Aries. So Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. So it's like the baby of the fire signs, but it's like the baby of the entire zodiac because Aries is the first and Pisces is the last. So Pisces is the last. And Pisces, I don't know if any of y'all know any Pisces, and I love my Pisces. But Pisces are very just in their little imagination, your imaginary worlds, like sometimes you just want to like pull them back down to earth. But Aries is very like initiative, action oriented, like the eye. Neptune is the planet of illusion and fantasy and growth and expansion. It's been in Pisces and it just moved into Aries or is getting ready to move into Aries. We're around the time. And so the energies are shifting. Where we were once holding on to ideas as though, like, well, this is really romanticizing it, right? This is really where I want to do, and this, and this, and I can justify all of these things. And then it goes into Aries, and it's like, wait a second, I'm not justifying anything on behalf of anybody other than myself now. Because I need to step into my ideas and my visions and what I know that I want to do. You know what I mean? And so it's just kind of like, I feel like this shift, this Neptunian shift between romanticism and justification ultimately, and then action on behalf of yourself and releasing whatever it is that you were holding on to, however that plays out for you as an individual. Okay. Aries. Sorry, I was just talking about Aries. Virgos. I think you're releasing something because you really just do not want to miss out on this. Because I feel like there's a timeline that you're working with, right? And I feel like whatever this is that you're releasing, I feel like there's almost this sense of like you've spent way too much time romanticizing something, justifying something in your life. And when you realize exactly what you're doing and exactly how like long-term detrimental that is to you, you're just like, I just feel like there's like this knee-jerk reaction, this gut wrench, like gotta go in another direction because if I don't go in that direction, I'm not going to be able to do this. So I'm going to work in my time frame. Right, Virgos. Well, yes, and it is one of my Virgos who had the whole angel clock theory, right? And so the theory is that you have a period of time to make a decision, right? Like if the universe is opening, like you have a time frame in which you can make that decision, but ultimately the sands of time run out and the decision is made for you. And when the decision is made on for you, it's usually not like a pleasant experience that occurs from that. And so Virgos, I feel like you're recognizing that like the sands of this clock are about to just like, I just feel like the last little granulars of sand. And you're like, go this way. You know what I mean? This is where I'm going to be able to grow into the person that I want to be. Virgos, it's time for growth. It's time to release what's not meant for us. It's time to, I don't know, I just feel like clear the fog of all of the things, because I just feel like there's been a big old fog, a big old energetic fog that we're coming out of, right? Thank God. It's such a relief. Okay. Sorry. Let me shuffle or get cards. I'm just shuffling. Ace of Pentacles, Strength, the Emperor, and the Nine of Swords. Well, yeah, because I feel like once you understand what it is exactly that you've been holding on to, you muster the strength to let it go and go in that new direction, that new opportunity that has presented itself to you. You know, Virgos. Okay. The Tower. Yeah. It's an end. It's an end. I don't know. It could be, parting ways with a job. It could be parting ways with, I don't know, because the Castle to me feels, it could be that you're ending a relationship. I don't know, however it resonates for you. I just kind of feel like there's definitely an end. And I feel like, Virgs, there's just this idea of, just missing out. The Two of Cups in this deck is the idea of two people who are separated, who know that they'll come back together. And I just kind of feel like this, like that romanticism, right? That like delusion, that justification of holding on because you just know that like someday you're going to be with this person. It's like, no, you're not ever going to be with that person. No, you don't need to be at that job. No, that's not the community that you need to be aligned with. You know what I mean? Like, however that resonates for you as an individual. I think you're understanding that, and because you understand it, instead of feeling like you're always like looking, I just feel like that sense of like looking at what everybody else has and wondering why you can't have it. Until you realize that you can't have it because you're holding on to some idea of something that you've romanticized, and and it's gotten you like locked in this fog. Like you couldn't see your way out, but you're seeing your way out. You have the Emperor and the Empress. I love that. That's just like divine energy. And I feel like you're just stepping into your power and this new opportunity that's, I think, giving you an opportunity to really create a sense of home. Oops. I don't know. For some of my Virgos, I do. I feel like you're stepping into a new opportunity that is somehow changing your sense of home. I don't know. Literally, figuratively, you decide. This is a general tarot read, so you should always practice discernment. Virgos. Okay, let's see what else we can get for y'all. Oh, love. Ooh, double love. The Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Cups. Oh, well, because two aces. That's new beginnings. It's new beginnings and new opportunities in relationships, new opportunities in finance. The Knave of Swords, I feel like there's been, like there was a hesitation to action, but now there's no longer a hesitation to action. And when things turn around, they turn around. You know, like I feel like whatever step you take, it all of a sudden becomes like a leap that you hadn't even anticipated. And I love that. Okay, Virgos. The Starborn. Yeah. You know, Virgos, it's been in your reads for at least a year, I want to say, but just this idea of being a giant amongst men. And I think holding on to people who were just like, you knew they didn't challenge you. You knew that they were just kind of gossiping and talking shit, and like there was nothing sincere about that community. And so you kept yourself small, you know, trying to not step on anybody, but like I think in the process you ended up getting trampled. And when you let that go, when you end that cycle, you step through that door and you're no longer a giant amongst men. You're a giant amongst giants. And I feel like maybe that's coming through because this has been a transition. And it has been a transition that's gone through Neptune and Pisces for the past year at least. I don't know how long. But long enough for you to be caught in this cycle of a fog of justification and romanticism and, like all of these things. But I feel like when the fog is cleared and you see your way out, you see your way up. And I love that for you, Virgs. If this video did resonate with you, please do give me a like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for spending some time with me and sharing your energy with me. And I will see y'all again soon. Bye.